So in our secure software development assignment, we need to find and fix vulnerabilities in a selected web application. We assessed and hardened a MERN stack hospital system called hellosewer.lk using burp suite and manually code reviewing. We found and fixed 7 vulnerabilities and also added Google Auth authentication across the app. So I found 2 vulnerabilities such as broken access control issue and sensitive data exposure. First, started by looking at the patient's appointments. It shows unauthenticated access to any appointment by ID. So originally anyone could read any appointment by guessing the ID. The route missed the authentication and object level authorization. The fix was two-part. First, I added a JWT gate with require out. So every protected route now projects requests with the 401 if there's no valid bear token. I identified it in the burp suite tool. Second, I added object level authorization via can read appointment and can modify appointment. Those middleware functions load the appointment and allow access only if the caller is the owner patient. After that change, uh, same burp request without a token returns 401 unauthorized and only the rightful owner's token gets a 200 response. Next, I tackle the vulnerability as sensitive data exposure. Previously, the patient model stored a password field in patient text, so I changed the onboarding and login flows to use bcrypt during sign up and hash the password and store password. So in this removes the sensitive data exposure. So I invite continue to Dulan the rest of.
Thank you, Jessica. So my part was implementing OpenID authentication and finding vulnerabilities in expired components. So uh, in OpenID authentication setup, first of all, I did was in Google Cloud Console, Google Cloud Console, I created an auth client ID for the web application, specifying the authorized JavaScript origin as localhost 3000, and added the callback URL too. So, uh, and I added them in my backend Node.js. So, like const client ID, client secret, and redirected URL. In .env, I specified what is the client ID and issuer origin and session secret key. So this is front end, and there is a role-based access control in here. So I added role-based access control, ensuring that only users with matching role can log in, like admin and doctor. So the backend checks if the user exiting the MongoDB and then give the access to the UI part. So this is how UI look like, and there are three actors, mainly admin, patient, doctor. And for admin, you can see there's a email password fields, and also in OpenID, continue with Google. We can choose here our mail address and continue with it. So same goes to the doctor field. And for second vulnerability, I chose expired components. So when you look at vulnerability as outdated components, we ran npm outdated and npm audit in both the front end API backend, documented the adversaries and applied safe updates. So these are my parts. Next, I invite Banga to continue with this.
Thank you, Dulan. In my part of the project, I focused on two security bugs, NoSQL and mass assignment issues. I'll quickly show what the bug looked like before and then after the same request behaves after the fix. First up NoSQL injection. On left, I got postman, and I'm sending a weird logging where email is not a string. It's an object with Mongo operator where not equal to null. See that the query that actually ran is find one email is not equal to null. So my input changed the shape of the query that operator injection, even though the password still fails. The attack is controlling the filter, which is bad. Now the same request after the fix. Now we get a clean 400 bad request, invalid input types, and notice no injected operator shows up in the logs. So these tracks don't reach Mongo anymore. Next is mass assignment. Before this, endpoint is updated by a page by passing a request body straight to the database. That means if I include extra fields in my JSON, the app would write them. I'm updating the profile, but I'm sneakily changing password. Uh, so the response is 200 and patient updated. The debug log shows set password as a new pass at 23. So yeah, my profile update just changed the password. That's mass assignment. Now here's the fix. Uh, we only allow whitelist of fields. Whitelist of fields password isn't on the list, and the schema is strict to true. Plus the password changes moves to a dedicated change password route that re-verifies the old password and hashes the new one. Now we got uh, no allow fields in to update, and in the logs there is no set password. So if I try to log with a different password, it fails. So the profile update can't change uh, sensitive fields anymore. Now I will invite Sachin to continue this video.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Barbara. I fixed two big risks in Hello Server. First one is security misconfiguration and security login and monitoring. Uh, First one is security misconfiguration. Before, our app had weak headers, open posts, and even exposed uploads. Some sensitive routes like patients and reports weren't fully protected. After fixing, we added helmet security headers and stick was allowed, and protected PHI routes and removed public file access. Some validation for security misconfiguration. Headers uh, headers to cross for cross block by origin. Uh, Cross block by origin and cross allow by origin after the fix. Uh, Cloud and some actually.